Hello everybody, my name is Ace, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 in the name of the Tsar as the German... Yeah, you're not... Are you spread all the way out? As the German commune, basically, the Southern commune. So, as we can see, right now, the Spanish Republic... Oh, apparently they just got completely destroyed at some point. I don't know when that happened, but that was extremely quick. So, the Spanish Republic is dead. An ally we could have used is now just gone from the face of the earth. And we are soon going to try to do the Swabian Uprising. Again, I'm pretty sure this is Swabia. It's definitely not Saxony. Okay, so the power debate has finished. Let us to Workers' Congress. In Prussia, basically in a lot of places, popularity Marxism goes up by 3%. And 120 political power. That's actually really good for us. Oh, and Mexico just got a bunch of political power from doing the focus. Fantastic. So now, let's do the Swabian Uprising. Württemberg has, the Württemberg-Bavaria Union. Today, the leader of Württemberg has signed a treaty allowing the union between our two nations. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news for us. So we're gonna, split the army in half. Can I make this into, no, can't make it longer. But that's fine. You guys are going to be here. Brahmin army can go onto this front. And they're going to offensive, basically just eventually line push up to at least to the river for now. And we have more military factories. Fantastic. So, what can I do? What do we need? I mean, I guess we just start... We're going to just make more and more things for the war effort. At least, like, start making a stockpile of things. But right now, we have, like, no resources at all. We have a lot of aluminum. If we can take over the Rhineland, though, that is a lot of resources that we desperately need. Oh, there's, like, a million things popping up. The game of the Olympics in Alexandria, Egypt. Don't care about that. Romania joined the Great War on the side of the Entente. Turmoil in Russia following the death of Nikolai II. The Romanians finally become independent thanks to the rising of the Iron Guard. Well, that's not great. So they've got nationalist, basically. Apparently, like, different ideology doesn't matter. Even though we're Marxists and they're nationalists, we don't hate each other. Seems a little bit silly. Let's ignore that for now. And soon we'll also be able to try to march our way into the Rhineland. We'll see if that actually works out in our favor or if France just comes and kills us. I would imagine at least that the mod is made in such a way that we don't just immediately die. At least that's my hope. But you know, we'll see. The Confederation of the Rhine, yeah. So in about 10 more days, we'll be able to do that. Spain, how are you doing? I mean, I can't see what's going on here, but kinda, I don't have high hopes. To put it mildly, I do not have high hopes for the region. 138. Support weapons 2 has been researched. Let us get, these are 1938 techs. Marines would probably be useful at some point. Apparently we've already gone down the mobile doctrine tree, so we're kind of... Apparently the game just dictated what we're going to do. Did it do with the air doctrine as well? Yes, okay. So, I guess that's fine. Resource extraction rate. We have so few resources that we kind of need to do this. At least for the time being. So let's do the march into the Rhine. We'll see what it does. France has abandoned the Rhineland. The Southern Commune demands submission and annexation of the Confederation of Rhine. The Communards are willing to reunite Germany under the Red Star. I mean, it's not really Red Star. It's more like a hammer. But that's fine. Ultimately, France has announced a decision to withdraw from the Rhineland, freeing the Rhinish to their own. It's been a couple of days since the Rhine Conference has begun. France has finally announced a decision to ban the Rhine Confederacy. Does that mean we're going to go to war with them? I don't know what happened. Niederdeutschland does not exist. Confederation of Rhine does not exist. What the hell is this Niederdeutschland? Oh, you. Okay. The Rhine has folded. Oh, also you should be have a general, and you should be under this guy. And now you can both be on the front line here. You can extend the front line to there. All of my new fresh troops will deploy onto this front. And the Spanish Republic, I'm going to send a handful of volunteers. We can send 2 divisions, so let us get our 2 strongest tanks under the command. Do you have like a we do have a Panzer guy? Fantastic. And we're going to send the volunteers over there. Not 2, just you. 0.2% threat. We're already at 18%. Actually, quite a bit. They're losing the war. They feel threatened by us in a civil war base. Okay. And we have even more military factories. Fantastic. So let's get even more tanks. Let's get even more rifles as well. And how's at least our economy doing? It's a little bit better. So it's going to take us 1st of October. A few weeks to actually get our troops over there. Disappointing, but you know, could be worse. Of course, we're going to try to push our way up to the Rhine here. Or that's not the Rhine, but you know what I mean. Actually, is that the Rhine? No, this is the Rhine. We'll push our way up to whatever river this is. Fantastic. But you're in the faction with Germany, so I don't know how exactly we would attack you. Oh, this one right here. Period demands our submission. 140 political power. We're at 13, but this event is about to give us 120, so that is great news. How are you guys doing, by the way? Still awful, to say the least. 33 to 62 against 20 to... yes. Really bad. So, how is this going? So, you've lost 79,000 men. You're already, like, halfway to capitulated. Good work, team. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. I'm assuming are we going to land up here? We did land up here. So let's at least try to send our tanks over. Don't put them on any, like, command, because those are generally don't work. Can I see where all their troops are? They're mostly over here in Barcelona. These guys are at least trapped. The Workers' Congress. Okay. Today in Munich, the international workers... Also, I should go down to speed 4 while we're in the Civil War. Today in Munich, International Workers' Conference has been held for the first time. Socialist parties from across the world have talked to develop policies and socialism around the world. Communist leaders from France, the United Kingdom, the United States, and even Russia all participated in the assembly. But 3% doesn't really make a difference. Like, I'm pretty sure. I can boost party popularity. 0.25 political power. I mean, that's quite a bit. But having, like, the United States on our side would be, like, really good. So, on the other hand, screw it. Let's just do it. Again, like, I'd say the United States is probably, like, our best chance. So, let us death to this guy. We'll see if they will submit. Just like everybody else has so far. I mean, I think we already outnumber the Berliner Pact. They've declined the offer. So we have an annexation war goal now. Which we can use to press into Germany. How dare they, you know, stop us. So 17... I mean, they're still... I was going to say, we're still outnumbered, but honestly, not that much. I really feel like we could probably just push our way through. So sorry, Spain. We're abandoning you for now. We don't have any allies, so we'll just, like, declare war and immediately push into Germany. War with Prussia has been bypassed. Germany under attack. The peace in Central Europe cannot be maintained no more. The Second German Civil War has begun as royalists and communists clash in the frontiers. You're not even joining the war, so I don't know what the hell you're doing. So we've already gone through here. Complete reunification. We can't do that until later. More stability. Power to one man. Now power to the Congress. I mean, that seems more equitable. So we have 270 days worth of fuel. Finally using all of our rifles. Probably also want to... yeah, our tanks are coming back home now. We are at war with Prussia. That is true. Saxony's now been called in. And you've now been called in. Finally! You actually just stay here. I really think they're just going to, like, capitulate, like, really quickly. Like, 250 here from Saxony, but I think that's, like, the entire Saxon army. Apparently, we're not making any motorized divisions. So I will make a handful of motorized divisions. We'll stop building artillery, because apparently it doesn't do anything for us. And now we need rubber. Can I get rubber from anybody? Oh, I'm actually making it. I don't need the steel anymore, so sorry. Don't need you. We can get it from French Indochina, though. So it's nice to actually have resources. That's always a positive, I would say. You can try to push our way into here. We look like they got some reinforcements. Now we're missing fighters as well. There we go. So we'll, build a handful of planes. Try to push our way into Prussia. Like, you're pretty weak. I'm surprised it's taken us so long to try to kill you. Can you march into this province? You can, and you should probably be a little bit better than the cavalry unit, at least. At least that's my hope. We only have 50 days worth of fuel, and then I believe our tanks just stopped moving. I mean, you still like us, but you still don't want to join the faction. And that's kind of understandable. Okay, so we've made a breakthrough. Fantastic. Again, if we can actually capitulate like Saxony like right away, that would be good. I don't know if we've really done anything now. Somebody's been wounded already. We got some guys over here. I mean, we're winning the war, I would say, overall. 42 days worth of fuel. These tanks have, like, no organization. You push into there. These tanks and infantry should fall. You also move this direction. Try to surround these 3 infantry divisions. If they all get surrounded, they'll basically just die. Got some more research speed. So now we're really just going to focus on our tanks here. Got amphibious tanks, we don't need those. Let us get better artillery. No, we don't have any artillery, right. So I guess we're just going to get down the land doctrine. It's going to take an entire year, though. Why? The base cost is so expensive. Engineering. I mean, we're close to 1937, but not quite there, so... Do we better fighters? No, the fighters don't unlock until 1940. We're already, like, pretty good on our research, honestly. So, I mean, let's get the... let's just get this. A little bit ahead of time, it's not actually, like, that big of a problem. Okay, so we have... Maybe are finally going to push through this guy. That'd be great. No divisions basic training. I guess we'll just train like a handful of infantry, just so we don't take rifles away. So I need the rifles for these frontline troops. Obviously, they are going to be the most important. Our volunteer forces have arrived home. They are going to definitely join into the blue line here. Yeah, these troops are all surrounded, so we need to break them free. If at all possible. Don't just defend. Try to have some sort of breakthrough. You're almost ready to break free. Casualty rates so far are terrible for us. 20,000 against 6. Yeah, like those numbers are not looking awesome, but we're actually losing here. Yeah, we pushed our way through. So you push into there. You push into this airport. Cavalry, try to get like a surround here if possible. Stretch out your front line a little bit more. You stand there on guard. These 2 infantry divisions. I mean, there's like 2 tank divisions here too, so I think I just lost all of these troops, which is dreadful, to say the least. Okay, so everybody just stop attacking for now. You guys hold position. Reorganize yourselves. And we got pushed back by the Prussians here. So you don't need to attack anymore. Just hold your ground as much as humanly possible. And you go over here. Just be on the defensive. Let the Germans, or let the Prussians, I should say, throw some of their men at us and see if we can at least have their casualty rates go up. I mean, there's a nice little empty territory right there, though. Let's try to take this province. You try to take that province here as well. Any little breakthrough is important. And again, just sit here and defend. Your defense is actually not that great. Your attack is pretty well, but your defense is not wonderful. Are supplies here, like, bad? Like, they're not really wanting to... No, it seems fine, so I don't know why they're not reorganizing themselves correctly. I think they're just about to leave Dortmund. Okay, well... I guess we'll just walk into the city then. When do you leave that province? You leave there in 1 hour, so let's just go and walk in where the AI decided that, you know, they don't care about anymore. Okay, you guys get up here. One fresh infantry division to try to keep up with the defense. I'm assuming you're a bomber now. Yeah, so let us have a tactical bomber down here. Okay, and they've abandoned this province as well. Keep having our cavalry divisions move in. You go here, try to reinforce. I don't need the front lines to overlap. Okay, yeah, so you go over here. We only have 39 days worth of fuel. Again, that's not great. We lost 57,000 men, but I'm pretty sure it's just because those guys got encircled a little bit. And I mean, I know that's not great. But it could have been a lot worse. So, like, what's field and manpower? 201,000. 216,000 against us. Significantly more than 216,000. You know, if you just, like, surrendered right away, that would have been significantly better for me, at least. Okay, I'll have this cavalry go up. Try to make some sort of surround. They did take back this city, though. I mean, on core territory, we should have higher attack and defense values. But apparently there's actually just a lot of Prussian troops. Okay, these guys are in multiple combats. We can maybe try to push them a little bit. Okay, country, entrenchment. Get over here and try to defend. How much manpower do you guys have? You have 150,000. The answer is a lot more than we do. So overall, they are stronger than us. Yes, but we're slowly thinning out the front line. I mean, I think that's kind of a bonus. Can we deploy these troops yet? The answer is no. Okay, so right now, you're actually not doing so well. You guys all hold position. Like, what are you upset about? Nobody's actually upset about, like, superior enemy forces, though. So that's at least good. Industrial land appropriation, more building slots. Emergency factory construction. Just add the building slot. I don't care about a building slot. It really does not benefit me one way or the other. These guys, their organization's quite low. You look like you can probably punch your way through there. Again, these infantry divisions also quite low on organization. Our fuel supplies are also running out. I think we need to fall back with this cavalry. Don't attack with the infantry. We can maybe try to take this one province, depending if we can get there before the Prussians do. We cannot. So this province actually right here is completely empty. I believe so, at least. It looks like it's completely empty, and that's bad for us. Unsurprisingly. Let's see if we can try to push our way through here. You're still doing quite well, I would say. We can probably push through this province. But I do think that this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click the thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.